Spurs Dive, and we are back with a new video. We'll be talking about the players we should keep, sell, loan, and the players that their contract has just ended for the club. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Number one, we've got Rodon. Definitely sell the player, and I think his time at Tottenham Hotspur has not been a successful time at Tottenham. He would have liked to play a lot more than he has actually been able to. Unfortunately for the Welshman, he's not being able to get the minutes under Antonio Conte, Nuno, even a bit of Mourinho. Pretty sure he was there. He wasn't able to get minutes. So to sell him would be the best for both the clubs. I think Tottenham can get some money off him and then use the money to invest in other places, in the right wing back positions, in the midfield area, and maybe as a central striker. We need investment. Cuti Romero, keep obviously. What an outstanding player he has been this season. One of our best centre-backs this season, besides Eric Dier has been insane. But Cuti Romero has been one of our best centre-backs this season. Unfortunately, his injuries got to him in the later stage of the season. Therefore, he was not able to finish the season with Spurs. But all season, Cuti Romero has been an insane player for Tottenham Hotspur. I think he can become very, very good at the centre-back role alongside Eric Dier and Ben Davies. Obviously, we got some new centre-backs linked with Spurs like Skriniar, Bastoni, but for now, Cuti Romero obviously keep. Harry Winks goes into sell pile. Hasn't really done much for Tottenham since he's been here. Obviously, scored a couple of important goals. You know, Harry Winks hasn't really reached his full potential at Spurs, and I feel like a player like him shouldn't be wasted at Tottenham Hotspur and should be moved to a different club like Everton, like Newcastle, like Southampton, like Crystal Palace, who actually need someone like Harry Winks. Or Dejan Kulusevski, the new signing of Tottenham Hotspur, the ginger from Sweden. He has been an absolute banging signing. I'm thrilled to have him at the club. Unbelievable player. One of the best controls in the Premier League. Player has been just unbelievable on and off the ball. Defensively, he's been quite solid as well. Nevertheless, attackingly, he's been outstanding as well. Scoring, he's been contributing so much to the Tottenham Hotspur attacking trio with Cinon, Cinon, and Kulusevski. Them three are unstoppable at the attack and really damage our position. So I think Cuti Romero and Kulusevski definitely keep. And Hugo Lloris obviously keep. The captain of the club, almost there for 10 years. Unbelievable player. You know, maybe next season or two, then we would sign him. But I think for now, keep him. He's an unbelievable player. He just keeps on getting better and better. One of the most underrated keepers this season. Third in the most clean sheets for them in the Premier League. Just behind Alisson and Ederson with 16 clean sheets for Hugo Lloris. Ryan Cinon. I say keep Ryan Cinon because we won't have another left wing back if we do sell him. We'll only have Rodon, but he's looking to move. He could be moving away from the Tottenham Hotspur, so I think keeping Ryan Cinon will be only the smartest thing for Tottenham Hotspur to do. Harry Kane, one of our own, obviously to keep. Overall, one of the best strikers in the world. You know, he's really adapted everything to his game. Obviously, a lot of you guys don't know, but Harry Kane used to play as a cam back in the youth at Tottenham Hotspur, and his passing creativity really has helped him to become a player that he is today, providing those assists to Heung-min Son, Kulusevski, Steven Bergwijn. So what an unbelievable player Harry Kane is, and you know, definitely keep him. Tangang, for me personally, I would loan him out. I think he needs to go and get some minutes because at Spurs he's not going to be getting any minutes. We have obviously Rodon, he needs to try and get some minutes. He's probably going to be sold. We got Davies Sanchez, who wants to get minutes, but he's probably going to go to Monaco. We've got Ben Davies, who's a starter. Eric Dier is a starter. Cuti Romero is a starter. We've got quite a lot of centre-backs in our team. Tangang, I don't think it's really right for him to stay at Spurs. I want him to loan. Go out for, you know, a team like Fulham. Go out to a team, you know, somewhere in the Premier League, like Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa even, and try to get some minutes over there, and then come back to Tottenham with more experience, more minutes under his belt, and then, you know, become a much better player. Golini, unfortunately, contract has ended. He really hasn't been able to show himself at Tottenham Hotspur because Hugo Lloris was absolutely outstanding this season. Here, Golini didn't have that much time to show himself. Therefore, the contract ended and he went back to Atalanta. Skippy, definitely keep the man. The CDM of Tottenham Hotspur, the centre midfield of the Tottenham Hotspur, has been absolutely insane this season. Skippy, the player who has been on loan at Norwich City last season, has come back and has really been a vital player for Antonio Conte in terms of Tottenham getting top 4. I think him and Højbjerg, the partnership was unstoppable, very defensively strong and also attackingly quite interesting with the signings of Bentancur, Basuma almost, and Perisic. It'll be a bit more of an interesting midfield. And now that we see, you know, a couple players come in, Tangang and Ndombele, sell the player. The Frenchman is on Lyon right now and has been doing okay over there. I think Lyon wanted to buy him, but I've pulled out last minute and decided not to get him because of probably lack of attitude. I think his attitude is really, really bad. I mean, you know, Ndombele was a phenomenal football player when we wanted to sign him for Tottenham Hotspur. And then, we signed him for a record fee, and then, flop, big flop. So I'm very upset about that signing. I think it could have been definitely a huge signing for Tottenham Hotspur if he would have really opened up and shown everyone what an amazing player he is. But unfortunately, Tangang was not able to do that. Brian Hill loan, I think he's been a very important player for Valencia this season. I mean, helping them reach a couple of final, and he's been a really important player for them. He plays a left winger, and I think at Tottenham Hotspur he can become a player that we will be needing in the future. But right now we don't really need him. Obviously, we got Perisic coming in, we got Bergwijn, we got Sonny, we got Mora, we got so many players. I feel like Brian Hill just won't get the game time. We got Kulusevski as well, really won't get the game time. So I think loaning him out would be the best option for both sides. Matt Doherty keep. I think we need to have someone who's above decent for our right wing back position. Emerson will probably be sold, therefore we do need a right wing back. A right wing back we do buy will get injured. Not naming names, but if we do buy any right wing back, we will definitely need a backup right wing back, and I think Matt Doherty can be a decent backup for the right wing back. Remember, this is his first season of actually playing as a right wing back after signing for Tottenham Hotspur, because he used to play a right wing back at Wolves, but since joining Spurs he hasn't really got an opportunity to do that. So right now he's actually got an opportunity to play as a right wing back, and he's shown it in the last couple games of his since his injury. But I think he can definitely become a much better player. And it's about time, and it's only a amount of time we can actually give him. But if he doesn't show himself this season, as in 2022-2020, as in the 22-23 season, then definitely sell him next season. Bentancur obviously keep, absolutely rock solid in the midfield, pairing up with Højbjerg whilst Skippy was injured. Absolutely phenomenal on and off the ball, slide tackling to save the ball, and creating those amazing chances for Harry Kane, Cinon, Kulusevski, and them lot. It was absolutely insane performances from Bentancur. Fair play, mate. Ben Davies, one of our best players this season, unbelievable, phenomenal player for Tottenham Hotspur this season, most improved player this season for Tottenham Hotspur. Obviously, he loved overlapping Ryan Cinon or Serge Reguilon, loved overlapping them, and it was amazing to watch. I think he's become a very rock solid centre back, and he's very hard to pass. Højbjerg, what a CDM, absolute Viking of the team, strong, has a strong structure, can't really get past him, and that's one of the players which I don't mind getting a yellow card in, because I know that if he does get a yellow card, he's not getting a second yellow card. I know I can trust him with a full yellow card, unlike some other players that we previously had. When they got a yellow card, I was dead sure, I was for sure that we're going to get a red card. But for Højbjerg, I'm calm. I mean, if he take on for the team, he knows, he's experienced, he was a captain of Southampton, he knows that he can't get a second yellow card. So that's absolutely phenomenal from the Danish player right there. Serge Reguilon, definitely keep. A lot of people think he should get away from Tottenham Hotspur, but I think he actually should stay at Tottenham Hotspur. I think he could be a much better player at Tottenham Hotspur. Remember, he's been switching from different managers, and now I think with Antonio Conte become really much better player. Obviously, Ryan Cinon is Antonio Conte's preferred left wing back, but with all the rumours going on with Reguilon going out back to Madrid, going to Barcelona, maybe even Atletico Madrid, there was a little report coming out. I think staying at Tottenham Hotspur would be the best option for the left wing back. Emerson Royal, sell the player. That's it. Eric Dier, obviously keep, one of the best centre backs alongside Guti Romero this season. The Englishman definitely shouldn't have gotten a call up this season to the international team. I think he will definitely get a call up for the World Cup. If not, this is an absolute disgrace from Gareth Southgate. I think Eric Dier was absolutely phenomenal this season. Really helped Tottenham get all those 16 clean sheets that they did in Premier League, and fair play. Davinson Sanchez keep, because I think we do need a centre back substitution if we do go on for a lead and we want to keep that lead. So we do need to have a substitution. Even if Eric Dier or Ben Davies or get injured, we need to have someone that can replace them. So Davinson Sanchez, perfect substitution. Steven Bergwijn. If it was up to me, I would love to keep him. But we have to sell him. It's okay. So look, let's say keep him. But keep him because we want him at the club. We think he can do very well at the club. But if it's for his own personal career, I would say sell him, because I think he can definitely become a much better player outside Tottenham. He's not getting enough game time inside Tottenham. I think he'd do much better. We can also get some decent amount of money, but I want to keep him. That's just me. I want to keep him. Giovanni Lo Celso can go. Not much to say about him. I just don't think he really developed into the player we actually really signed. The Giovanni Lo Celso we signed we never got. Unfortunately for him, I would like to sell him. Him and Son, obviously keep. The Golden Boot winner alongside Mohamed Salah. absolute insane player this season. Heung-min Son gotten so many goals, it was crazy. And none of them were penalties, unlike Mo Salah, who had a lot of them penalties. But Heung-min Son had none penalties. Heung-min Son has the best weaker foot in the Premier League, one of the best weaker foot in the Premier League. I mean, he's absolutely insane. Overall, fair play to Heung-min Son, definitely deserved. We need to keep him for many, many years. Lucas Moura, keep him or sell him. Which one do we go? I say keep him. You know, we definitely need a left winger or right winger to come into play, but I feel like selling Lucas Moura isn't the right time right now. We need to keep him and, you know, next season sell him. I think this season just help him with a squad depth. Obviously, we've got Champions League, we've got FA Cups, we've got Carabao. Obviously, we've got so many cups we're in, so we need to keep squad depth. So I think important to have Lucas Moura in the team. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And as always, come on, you Spurs.